Alright guys, it's the Real Football Manager here. It's here and Veen, trying to create a completely self-sustaining club. Last game of the season now, we're 5th. I'm trying to figure out, it's not quite clear. We're in the top 5 and it's got boxes shaded for top 5, which I'm guessing is Europe. I thought, or I was under the assumption, I don't know whether because I played the full fat one with Dutch a couple of seasons back, they have playoffs for everything, the Dutch. But anyway, let's sort out my team. Go Ahead Eagles, they're 17th. Well, they're down and out really. It should be a win. I'm going to play with the more attacking variants, the control, with the wings back pushing up. We play balanced rather than narrow. So let's see how we get on. Let's see. There's quite a few teams in the race for 5th. I'm not 100% sure how relevant it is, to be honest. So it might be excitement just for the 5th shaded place, which means not. And then it's a go. There we are. We have a go to Van der Heide. He's a youngster up and coming. Someone I've got my eye on to potentially replace Stevanovic when he is end loans. Well, his loan ends, so we speak English. 2-0 half time. We should see it home. Again, remember guys, the rules. Creating a self-sustaining club, you know, you think about teams in the Dutch league, particularly Ajax, if you see on like the top level, they generally don't recruit. I could do without that goal. That's a really annoying goal. They don't recruit big on a European front. You don't see, unless it's kind of a player coming back that's left them, you see. So they generally get poached from the big fish in Europe, don't they? And then the next one comes through. Ajax just don't fall apart when they lose players. They might stumble a little bit, but then the next ones come through and the next ones come through. And that's what we want here in Veen to be. I'd love that. Complete self-sustaining club. I love this challenge, guys, when I'm really scrutinising the reserves and seeing who can come through. Really makes you think. Makes you work on the training a lot more as well, on like developing the particular strength, position. Really enjoyable, guys, really. And you know, in this save, look, most of the reserves and stuff are here in Veen. When you start, you'd ship them out. Let's just hang on for this, guys. You know what, we have been giving late goals away lately. Should see it out. Go, and there it is. I'm just looking there at the table. I think regardless whether we drew that, we would have still gone through, whether they equalised or not. I'm just thinking if Vitesse, I don't know if they won or not anyway, but I think we would have been okay. Akajobi, right back. He was in midfield. Well, he is in midfield. He's handy in midfield. We turned him into right back and he's been solid. There's the end of the season. I don't know what 5th means. I'm sure there's some playoff stuff. Whether it's changed or not, I don't know. But you know what? Look, we've had a good end towards the season there. We had quite a lot of reds and yellows at one point. I was worried we'd go down, but we managed to pull it together. Got a good run of form, and that'll be the season, boys. Akajobi, class act. I'm going to try and keep him at right back, I think. I'm not confident in the other guy. The other guy's just an absolute nightmare, to be honest. We've got Remy. Remy, look at that. £11 million, 20-year-old. He's going to come through. He'll be getting first team football next year. Pretty much got a lot of first team football towards the end. And here's the reserves. You get a lot of reserves in Dutch football. And there's definitely ones I like the look of. Definitely a lot of, like Timo Guzal. Quite comfortable in midfield as well. I might be converting him to a ball-winning midfielder. Marrego's okay. He's got some raw stats, but whether he's going to make it or not. I'm going to give this a guy a go. He could potentially grow into a midfielder. Nuno Mente. He's on loan now. Might get a run out. There's quite a lot of guys I want to bring into the first team next year. The thing is, the thing with FM, I've noticed, is the board increase. So if you do okay, the board increase their goals. and yet you might just want to stand still for a couple of years really and let some youth. And remember, I've got to sell in this challenge. Part of that self-sustaining club, part of exposure to that, is the fact that you do lose players who are good. You lose it for big value. Just proving, guys, no buys in at all. And then players can go. So any cash bid, and they've got to go, regardless who it is. Even if a team's trying to poach a young kid who's not even made a first team appearance yet, they've got to go. So that's going to be testing. That's part of the challenge, guys. I encourage you guys to have a go yourself. That's the Real Football Manager.